If you spent any time in the 80s and 90s at arcades, or have the great fortune of a classic arcade remaining open in your area, then you should already be familiar with the lineup of Capcom Arcade, as it sports a classic quartet of titles that are likely to have devoured your spare change in the past. Players can choose from 4 basic titles, opting to spend their in-game tokens on Street Fighter II, Ghouls and Ghosts, 1942, or Commando. 3 free tokens are handed out every day, though in keeping with the freemium model, players can also opt to purchase a stack of 10 tokens for the arcade. Each game features a unique control scheme, and in the case of Street Fighter II and Ghouls and Ghosts, you're able to customize them to your tastes. Commando suffers from its locked controls as firing occurs automatically, and thanks to a small gap in the firing pattern, it's hard to feel comfortable with your aiming. While each of the games looks and performs with almost pixel-perfect accuracy, this also means that the problems of difficulty or gameplay issues in general have also made the transition. By default, each game is set on an iPhone level of challenge, and the arcade defaults can be turned back on with an option. But if things get really hard, you can spend cash on cheats that help to turn the tide. There's simply no reason not to grab Capcom Arcade, especially if you have a nostalgic crush for these classics. And should you fall in love with one game in particular, you can purchase it to own without tokens. So, why haven't you started downloading it yet? This has been Andrew with AppSpy.com. We review, you decide.